Check out this piece of artwork right here. Look at that coming off the roof, man. It's like art. And it's like rock hard ice, eh? Yeah. Cool, eh? I saw this bird feeder in a nursery one time. This is like, I don't know, 20 years ago maybe. And I built the thing based off of pictures that I took from the store, and it kind of looks like a blue jay. And I mean, it's seen better days, but it holds a whole bunch of bird seed. And I know that there's a few birds around that need some help to survive the winter, but I have no way to stop the squirrels from getting in there. So they've been stealing all the feed. It's a bitter one today, folks. Very bitter. Temperature right now on the farm is minus 16 Celsius. So it's a little bit nippy, I'd say. I just spent some time this morning switching out the pallet forks for the bucket because I wanted to collect this stuff. This is the sawdust from all the sawmilling that I've been doing, and I can put that inside probably the goose run, maybe the turkey trot run as well, just to help them soak up all their poop and stuff like that. That's one of the good things that sawdust is for. But first, let's go inside the Chateau du Poulet chicken house here and make sure Big Red is okay. Who's that singing? Is that Meatloaf? It sounds like Meatloaf. Big Red okay? Oh, he's not even under the heater. Oh yeah, Meatloaf. Meatloaf. Take a look at that hen right there. You see her comb is kind of pinkish, very dull and small. That hen right there, it's kind of reddish and the comb is quite big. I think that this hen right here is 2 years younger than this hen. This hen is 5 years. Sorry, that's Meatloaf. This hen is 5 years old. This one is 3 years old. And actually, if you take a look at the rest of the black leghorns here, that one, that one, that one, and that one, they're also older. You can tell they're getting older by the size of their combs, eh? And this Rhode Island right here is quite old too. Look at her, she's got like gray hair. I'm just bringing that up about the age of the hens because there's been some comments and some questions in the comment section of the past few videos. And some people are wondering why we're not getting a lot of eggs. And of course, it's winter, and in cold climates, during winter, you have less daylight hours. So that's one thing that affects them. Definitely the colder temperatures affect their egg laying as well. But more importantly, I'd say at least 80% of all of our chickens are 5 years old. 3 years ago, we did hatch a few chicks just by accident, kind of, but we didn't do a very good job of flock management. And really what should have happened probably 2 years ago is I should have started hatching and figuring out what am I going to do with the older birds. Because as it is now, I think Big Red the rooster and Michael Jackson the rooster, they're not mating the hens anymore, because this past summer, 2025, I tried to hatch and none of the eggs were fertile. So if that gives you a bit of an explanation, what it kind of means, that was Freddie Mercury. You see the difference between Freddie and Meatloaf, even though they're brothers? So what that means basically is that this coming summer, I'm gonna have to get some chicks and kind of start the process again. And then in the next few years, do a better job with the flock management. So these are the original Big Red flock, and some of these are quite old too, but there's only 7 birds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not laying any eggs right now. If we look inside, no eggs. You okay, Olive? You just wait for me, okay? I'll play with you in a minute. We're just talking about the chickens. Why do you have straw all over your face? Were you rooting around in the straw? Hey, are you looking for some chicken poop? I know it's gourmet. Now this is Michael Jackson right here. He's that big boy right there, and he's over 5 years old, and he only has 3 girls with him, and they haven't been laying any eggs really. They haven't laid any eggs for several months now. Yeah. Then over in this coop, we have Freddie Mercury Jr., that big giant chungus right there. He's the brother of Meatloaf. And honestly, they gave me an egg yesterday. I don't know if they're gonna give me an egg today, but there's only 3 hens here. I don't see any egg today. So this guy's got 3 hens. The 3 hens there this coming year are gonna be 3 years old. And this guy, we just hatched him last spring, so he's just coming up to a year old. Right, Freddie? He's still okay. They still got a little bit of food left too. I'm surprised they didn't finish off their food. Maybe I gave them a bit too much. And over here in Big Red's coop, he has a few of the Rhode Island hens, and he has these 2 barred rocks. We hatched out the barred rocks at the same time as Freddie Jr. and Meatloaf. And it looks like they've given an egg, but it's so cold today, it's cracked. You see that crack? So I should have collected this early this morning, but I'm just a little bit late. I'll probably just give this to the pigs. But it looks like it's only 1 egg today anyway. How you doing there, my man? Red, you okay? Past few days, he's been doing okay with this heater. So I've also seen some of the hens under the heater. Hopefully he's doing fine. I'm keeping an eye on him, making sure he's, okay. Big Red here is the only reason why we have that heat lamp. I don't normally put heat lamps in the chicken coop or any of the animals' coops. It's only because he's 5 years old and he's not doing that well, and I'm just trying to make him like as comfortable as possible. And I mean, it is what it is with him. But chickens, in fact, have feathers, and they really don't need, heat. Maybe they'll lay a bit more eggs if they have supplemental heat. But another thing that chickens do is they kind of puff up their bodies, like they puff it up really thick like that. Their head goes down, their feet get sucked up into their body to keep their feet warm. And in between their feathers and the skin, there's like an air pocket, and they puff it up. and then the hens sit side by side, and they have like a natural instinct to do that, and that keeps them warm. They have feathers, so they stay warm. Same with the ducks, same with the geese. They all have feathers, they all stay warm. We've never had an animal die because of the cold, put it that way. Got some of these mealworms that we're gonna give to the chickens. They just need to get a little bit of extra protein and maybe a little treat because it's so boring in the winter. Hey MJ, you guys want some of these bugs? Hey, MJ? What are you guys doing? Here. That's enough. I need some for the next guys. What are you doing? Don't stand on it. What are you doing, MJ? Don't stand on it. How about you, Flock? What are you guys doing? You just ran into Freddy. Here. Freddy, you gotta give chance for the girls, man. When it comes to the age of a chicken, that's kind of old. That's like grandpa age. So I've just decided that I'm going to be letting them live out their days on the farm. I don't know yet if I'm going to build them a retirement coop or if I'm just going to designate one of these coops in the Chateau du Palais chicken house here, because we do have 7 coops. I can easily designate as a retirement coop. But I don't know what I'm going to do there, but for now we're just trying to get him to survive the winter. He's doing okay so far. I know that the black leghorns like the bugs. Here, guys. There you go. Yummy, eh? Delizioso. What's the matter? You don't want any bugs? Hey, hen, you don't want any bugs? Come on down. I know you want to come down. I can see you thinking on how you're going to get down. I know you guys want some. Here. Here. Okay. I'm going to dump it in your bowl, okay? I'm gonna give these guys a lot because there's 8 birds in here. And I'm gonna give some to Big Red. Hey, Red, I'm gonna put some here for you, okay, buddy? They sure do love these bugs. I still haven't really found the time to search and learn and watch some YouTube videos on how to raise mealworms by yourself. But then there also has to be kind of a system of you drying them out too, right? So I don't know, it might be a little bit of a too in-depth process for me to worry about. But it'd be kind of fun, I guess, to grow your own worms. I don't know, I even know how that would work in this cold climate. Like, would the worms just hibernate in the winter? I don't know. I don't know anything about mealworms, that's for sure. But the one good thing about me is I always want to learn. I'm always wanting to learn something new, right, Olive? I know you're waiting for your Kong. I know. It's cold. It's cold. Are you sure you want to play Kong? I got it right here. Are you sure? Hey, I didn't even throw it yet. It's right here. Gotta warm up in the tractor here because it is cold today. Really cold. Well, all you people that don't live in a cold climate, I don't know if you get a sense of how the temperature feels and how it is dealing with snow through my videos. I really try to convey and describe as much as possible how cold it is and how it makes your face feel and how your toes and your fingers are cold. And I try my best because honestly, I'm really not one of those content creators that is interested in glamorizing the farm life. Yes, I know that we are influencing people and maybe, you know, kickstarting their own dreams and stuff like that, but it's a lot of hard work and it's cold and I don't even want to be outside and I'm still making content and I still got to take care of all my crew here. But that's just the reality of it. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's the most perfect, idyllic thing, you know? It's winter and I got to deal with it. Two guests that we had in the farmhouse over the holidays, one for Christmas and then one for New Year's. They picked a little bit of the wood from there because that was full, a little bit of the wood from there and that was full, and they picked a little bit of the wood from there because that was full. Even though I instructed them to take from this pile because this is the oldest pile. This is like over 2 years old. So they took from the newest pile. I just recently did this last summer. It may not even be perfectly dry, but they didn't listen to me. Olive, where's your Kong? No, it's not in there. Where's your Kong? Go get your Kong. Got it? You got it? Let me see. Yes, you got it. Come here. You're so smart, man. You're so smart. Hey, I didn't throw it yet. Okay, let's go do the pigs. Hi, pigs. How are yous? Billy, you're just waking up, eh? You can see her little bed there. Hi, Billy. How are you? How about you, Bobby? You okay, my man? Nose Bob? Good boy. Don't bite me. I saw you trying to bite me. Olive, you're just going to lie down in the snow? Move. I got to clean the snow. Move your Kong. Hey, move your Kong. It's going to get buried. Get your Kong. Good girl. I've decided to kind of switch over to this thing. This thing is 2 cups. So you can just fill this full and then that's already enough for them. We'll give Billy that 1 egg that we had, right, Billy? It's cracked anyway. So I'm not eating it if it's cracked. There you go, 2 cups. Here, Billy, here's some apples for you. You ate the egg already, eh? Oh, this is for the pigs. This is for the pigs, not for you, no. Okay, okay. Here, move. I got apples for you too, buddy, but I know you always want the apples last, right? Here, buddy. See, he's chucking all the apples out. Look, he spilled them outside of his bowl. He wants to eat the feed first, and then he'll eat the apples later. You know, once you get a pig into a habit, there's nothing you can do. He's just gonna live his life following his own rules. Now, as for protecting myself as the farm guy, you know, the barn cat manager, I think I do pretty well with the design of the farm, you know, like the layout of like the chicken house, the geese, the turkeys, the ducks are up here, the geese are up there. There's water at every house, or at least within a quick walking distance, you know, like 10 steps. And then the bunnies are over there, and then the cat house is down there. So I kind of feel like there's just this little circle, like a little route that I take. And if I am doing no filming, if I'm doing no extra work, let's say there's like a blizzard outside and I just want to do the feedings and the animals and make sure the animals are okay, like a check-in, I can do it in pretty well 40 minutes, which I think is pretty good. The things that take really a lot of time are filming YouTube videos, honestly. And if I'm doing any kind of building project that takes a long time. So I think when people are designing their homesteads or their farms, it's an important thing to think about is winter efficiency, especially for people who have a hard winter like we do. How efficient are you to go around and do your chores, and how quickly can you get it done? Yeah, that's good advice right there. How quickly you can get your chores done in the cold climate. And another little bit of good advice is never eat yellow snow. Hi, turkeys. I hear you, turkeys. I got some sawdust for you. Hey, turkeys. Okay, turkeys, at least you got some little bit of fresh bedding, right? Give you guys some food. You okay, guys? You still got food there, eh? Okay, Frankie and Lucy, I gotta go, okay? You guys take care. Try to have a good day, okay? I'm gonna give that other bucket of sawdust to their parents. It's frozen. Okay. It's a little bit chunky, the sawdust, because, you know, there's moisture in the sawdust and then it got cold. The best thing to do would be to mill the logs and then spread the sawdust around right away. But, you know, by the time I finish milling the logs, it's already evening. Give them a little bit more feed. What's going on in there? Are you guys okay? I'm just giving you some fresh bedding. No hissing, okay? No hissing. Just want to take a minute and express my gratitude to Marilyn. She's known as Marilyn Maker in the YouTube IDs, and I just want to show you this box that she sent us. It's pretty cool. First of all, she's got the whole box all personalized. She's got all the cats, my wife, me, Olive, all written on there. I thought that was just a nice touch. Marilyn has been a long-time viewer, and she's from New Westminster, BC, British Columbia, out west in Canada. Check this out. It's some kind of a little activity center for the cats. It's got the little balls inside, and I guess they can stick their hands in there and kind of, you know how cats always do like that, and they can play with it, really. Oh no. I don't have my glasses. Let me just read what it says here. First of all, I want to tell you that you are my favorite YouTube channel. You are living my dream, and I absolutely love everything about Hidden Spring Farm. You do a great job on camera, Chad. Remy, I just adore you and your fantastic garden. I love the farmhouse too, and dream to go for a stay one day. And I also dream of playing with Olive and spending hours in the cat house. I would be a cat whisperer for Bubbles because she has a female tuxedo cat too. I anticipate your videos because they calm me and make a great start to my day. So the box of goodies is to show that I appreciate you all so much. Very nice, Marilyn. I can't thank you enough for even thinking to send a package to us. But check this out, guys. These are homemade coasters that Marilyn hand paints. Pretty cool, eh? She's got her little name on the bottom there. That's very nice. Very nice. Anyway, she's got two big bags in here. This one here is for Olive, and she's right here. She's going nuts. She's got a whole bunch of goodies in there. Some treats, some toys, balls, some kind of a monkey stuffy. So she's gonna love it. I know. She's wanting me to play with it right now. Then we got a nice care package for the cats, and it's massive. It's got treats in here. It's got all sorts of little toys. The cats are gonna love it, I'm sure. And then she also has a cat scratch pad for, like, you know, the cats, they love to scratch on stuff. So Marilyn, thank you so much. Really do appreciate you for following along all this time, and we look forward maybe to meeting you one day. She's got Olive a package of bacon strips. Hold on. Let's just crack this open for sweet Olive here. She's desperate to get some. Okay, hold on. Here. Where you going? You like it, eh? Say thanks to Marilyn. Okay. That's enough, okay? We saved the rest for later, right? It's funny, you know, you start thinking about how the animals adapt and survive to the cold Canadian winters. And I mean, the honest truth is that Canada is not necessarily colder than other parts of the world, believe it or not. I'm sure just south of us, south of Lake Ontario, meaning like Buffalo, Rochester, New York, all those areas, they get a lot more snow and they're colder than we are because they're south of the lake. You got all places all through Northern Europe, Russia, some areas of China. You got all through the mid to northern United States. You got Alaska up there. They're all colder and more snow than us. So I don't think we're that bad. When some people think of Canada, they think of really the worst. You know what I mean? It's like Canada's just cold. And it's honestly not that bad. But it's interesting how the animals would survive, how they've adapted over the centuries. The pigs have a buttload of fat on them to protect them. They just need a little bit of straw. All of the birds have feathers and down feathers and air pockets. And the ducks and the geese have a special aortic valve that pumps blood from their heart to their legs directly. That's why their legs don't freeze. I think turkeys might have the same thing because their legs don't freeze either. And I mean, what's left? The rabbits are double coated. All of the sheepdog is double coated. So the cats, you notice the cats, they also are adapted. A lot of people think that cats should be inside by the heaters, by the fire. And yes, I'm sure cats do like it. They would probably enjoy, you can see our cats stay inside the heaters a lot of the time. But there are also some times where they're not staying in the heaters and they've plumped up their hair, they've plumped up their bodies, and they're easily adaptable to the weather. Now, I wouldn't have the cats out here. That would be scary for them to try to survive. But I mean, there's stray cats around. How do you think stray cats live? They go through the winter too, and they're just strays living wild, catching mice, like it is possible for them to do. So I don't know, I just think it's amazing and incredible that nature has kind of evolved in that way. Us humans, not so much, because my face is frozen, my nose is frozen, my lips, they're starting to get chappy. And I mean, I'm not using gloves right now. I have gloves because when you're touching the camera and you're filming, it's hard to use gloves. It's so cold today, I don't see any of the ducks out in their run. And it looks like their water has a little skim coat of ice, which is normal, because it's bitter today. Bitter! Whew! Yeah, this is normal. It'll all melt once it warms up. You okay, ducks? You're okay, right? Yeah, it's cold if the ducks aren't coming out. Are you eating the ducks' food? You're not supposed to eat the ducks' food. Okay, out. Oh, you see, the door closed. It's windy. Same rules that apply for chickens also apply for ducks. And they haven't been laying any eggs. Now, the ducks that are still laying, because some of them are old, right? But some of them that are laying, they just, I don't know, they're not going to lay as much through the winter, and that's okay. We did hatch out a bunch of younger ducks. We were successful last year, so that's great. Basically, they're going to go full speed come the spring. I know, we're going to have so many duck eggs. It's going to be crazy. Oh man, when's spring going to get here? After I finish doing these quick animal chores, I still need to go around and do all the snow blowing because we got, I don't know, 4 inches of snow. And, if you don't keep it up, it's going to get bogged down. Anyhow, I don't need to film that though because you guys already seen the snowblower a bunch of times. Let's get into the rabbit bin here and see what we got. Hello, rabbit. How are you? You okay? It's always this one rabbit here. I never see any of the other rabbits. They come in probably to eat, but they stay most of the time out there. Inside the rabbit barn here, I set up some smaller mouse traps because the bait from our big size rat traps was being taken, but the trap wasn't snapping. So I'm like, okay, how can that happen? So the only explanation to me is that there was just a smaller rodent taking all the bait. So I switched it up, and in the past few days, I have caught 3 mice, just like field mice. And I mean, that's just the price you have to pay, I guess, to locking up your cats at night. So that's like an ongoing thing, dealing with rodents. It'd be nice if we could just have our cats free on the farm and I didn't have to worry about predators, but we do. And I just feel like that's more important, to protect them. Even the rabbits, they're just hunkered down. Everybody's hunkered down except me. I'm out here filming. Woo! Let's see if the boy's in here. Oh yeah. You're staying nice and cozy, eh, buddy? You're not coming out to say hi to YouTube or what? See, the rabbits don't want to be bothered either. They definitely don't want to be bothered. They're like, it's too cold, man. We just want to stay in the burrows. Oh, brother. Winter! Let's get inside the cat house. Got to give them some food. Okay, guys, I'm coming in. You don't want to come out today. It's way too cold. Hey, guys. Sushi. Hi, Sushi. How are ya? Hey, Chunk. Fuzzy. Hi, Tango. Tango's so nice. She always comes to greet me, too. Always Tango and my 3 boys and Sushi, too. There's Bubbles. Bubbles came out. And it looks like Bubbles went back in. She came out and she went back in. I'm coming, buddy. I see ya. I see ya, buddy. I gotta get your stuff here, okay? Here. Sushi, I hear you making those squeaks. Whoa, that's too many. How about you, Fuzzy? You want some? No? You don't want it, Fuzzy? Well, Sushi's gonna get it then. It's too many for Sushi. She doesn't need that many, buddy. You just want pets, huh? Eh? Oh, Maggie's in Cindy Leonard's house. I was gonna give her these treats. Maggie, here. Here. Anybody else in there with you? Just you, eh? I hear you purring, buddy. Gotta get some for Bubbles and Mango, too, because they're not coming out to say hi. Stinkers. Hey, Bubs. Hey, Mango. How are you, buddy? Here you go, bud. If Bubbles and Mango only knew how much I love them, you know? It's like, if they could just be just a little bit more trusting of me. I can hold them and pet them, and that'd be a lot better. More sushi. I know you want some more. There, that's it, okay? Oh, my main cats are all eaten. Dexter, Tango, Chunk, and Fozzie. This little Miss Maggie, she don't want to come outside. And of course, Mango and Bubbles don't want to come outside yet, but they ate their treats. Cats are probably going to spend most of their time in the heated beds today. But you know what? It's minus 16 today, and then it's supposed to get back warm tomorrow. It's going to be minus 3 only tomorrow, so that's pretty good. But it's an extreme to go from minus 16 to minus 3. So It's like tomorrow's not going to be that bad, but we got to get through today because it's frigid. At least we have enough heated beds now too for everybody, because the Mango and Bubbles are always in there. Mind you, these two, they're big enough for like 2 cats. But at least there's 2 there, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really, there's 1 heated bed for every cat. And actually, I still have 2 more heated beds that are from Cindy Leonard. And I just really hadn't had a chance to set it up yet. And I guess I'll put it on this side because I need to have access to an outlet for that, you know. But that's going to be more than enough beds for everybody. And I don't even know if cats get their favorite house to stay in. It always seems that Bubbles and Mango are in those tents. Usually Maggie's in one of those cubbies there, but today she's in there, which is great because that's the brand new house. Anyway, just a quick visit with the cats today because I want to get making some firewood. I haven't prepared firewood in a while, and I don't really want to do anything else on the farm, so I got the bucket on the tractor so I can easily bring the wood over and stack it and all that, so try to time it so that it works out perfect. I've been trying to get my log splitter here started. I think it's too cold. I can't get it started. It's a Honda engine. I think it's a Honda GX250 or 200 or something, but it's like I can't get it cranked. I was planning on doing some firewood today because I have all that ready to split. All that's ready to split and all this is ready to split, but I'm tired out already and I can't get the thing started. I haven't used it in like a couple of months, so it is what it is. It's probably just cold and seized up and the oil's probably thick. I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. I have to wait until it's warm before I can split firewood again. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next episode, okay? You guys take care.